I absolutely love using
Oh
BetterHelp.
my gosh,
Therapy,
Katie.
just in general, has changed my life.
My mission today is to trigger you.
Okay, this is
To make
hysterical. What happened to my song? Okay, well, apparently this is not going to cooperate because I wanted this song to play. What happened to my song? Wow.
I know I'm not.
I don't know what happened to my great song, you guys, but I'll have it queued up ready for when we're done, I guess. That's pretty funny. I listen to Mel Robbins a lot too, but that's not the point. Okay, well, guess the song's over. Y'all know that you're all the champions. And I'll tell you, that song got me through a 10-second, 2-minute pity party last week. I had 2 hostesses cancel postpone their parties in the same afternoon. And the gal that I had that was ready to sign up decided she's going to wait until after she has shoulder surgery and join in November. All happened within an hour. And I went, okay, so my 2 parties postponed. My new team member doesn't want to do this right now. And my confidence level went, pew. And then I went, wait a minute. And I turned on Carrie Underwood and it went, pew. And it was like, I'm dancing in my office. Thank God nobody else was home. And I'm like, I've got a mirror right here. And I'm like singing the champion song like I'm Rocky and the whole 9 yards. And then I thought, screw this. I mean, it started for the French, but it's like, I just decided those people aren't going to define who I am. And so I immediately got on the phone, the next person I booked. And I was like, okay. But you know what? How many of us will take that as a sign? I'm not supposed to do this. This is really hard. It's really not hard. It's only hard when we give up, right? All right, I see beautiful faces. Miss Melanie Nelson, all the way in Iowa, is on here tonight with her jacket. You are such a diehard. She's on vacation. And I see on here all kinds of beautiful faces, including Miss Kelly Magoon, who is back. We've been praying for her and her husband for weeks and will continue to do so. And you always are gorgeous, Kelly. How do you do that? How do you always look like you step off of a magazine cover? Like,
so do you.
no, your hair and your makeup. Oh my God. Anyway, I want to be just like Kelly Magoon when I grow up. Anyway, we are excited that you guys are all here. We've got a 30-minute power pack meeting tonight. So Melanie, why don't you take it away? You got to unmute though, babe. We can't hear you. It won't let me unmute you.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, and I'm not that diehard. This is just another pink jacket that I threw in my suitcase on the way to Iowa. So I'm so glad to be here. I hope you can hear me because still I'm might not have the greatest internet. But anyway, that was awesome, Diane. Thank you for sharing that and for how much that song means to you and that we can all do that too. I want you guys all, I'm just so glad you're here because we know that whoever shows up goes up. And I would love for you guys to drop in the chat, just real quick, what your sales were for the week and how many new faces that you did. And hopefully, I'm doing this on my phone. Hopefully I can see what we're doing. So let's see. And some say, Laura says she can't show her face because she's driving. Janine said she will hop on with her face when she's done eating. But even if you're there, just pop in there, pop in and tell me what your sales were and if you had new faces this week.
Directors type in your sales and your faces too.
All right, let me see. Okay, well, and I'm trying to work off my phone, so I am not typing. And anyway, oh, Carrie, that's awesome. Carrie has 425. That's great. Can anybody do better than that?
Yeah,
because I'm super proud of you, Sandy. Sandy has 175. That's fantastic. And I love that you guys are working. Diane, 6 faces, 510. So
the only reason
awesome.
my sales are 510 from those customers is from a few of them called me to do a small reorder. And when they saw what was on the September special deals, they freaked out. They saw satin hands and retinol on there. So they bumped their orders up to 100 so they could get 2 things at half off. So it made those reorders like $160 each.
Nice, nice. That's awesome. You know what? I'm here. I'm on vacation. I've been in national parks. I'm at the family farm. I'm now at the lake. So we've been bouncing around and been at football games. And the awesome thing is I've had reorders come in. So I don't know the exact number. I've just been enjoying reorders. So that's one of the awesome things we can do with our business is we can be making money when we're having fun. So anyway, I'm super proud of you guys, and I am my part of this, and I know we want to make this quick. We promise. Okay, Kelly says 450 and two faces. That's fantastic.
So Carrie,
I just
so if you don't mind, Carrie, since you are the consultant with the highest sales, do you want to tell us how did you create your $425 a week?
It's all, well, one's reorder and then another, 2 or 3 orders, and another one was a lady that I actually met with and did a facial, but then she wanted to get more into makeup, so we did her whole face, and she bought like almost all of it that we did on her face. Yeah.
It's amazing what happens when you put product on their face.
Well, I will tell everybody, the more you pull out and the more you let them use, the more you sell.
Which is why samples and having full-size product broken open to, it makes all the difference in the world.
Yep. Yep, that's awesome, Carrie. So yeah, and our new faces, and also then yeah, our reorders, that's great. So okay, well, I'm supposed to be quick here, and we're like almost to the end of the time that I'm allotted so that we can do our 30 minutes. But let's do some announcements. So there's some awesome stuff coming up. First of all, and Kelly's going to be more into this later, but we know that on the 15th, what happens? Actually, there's 2 things that happen. 15th is the end of the star quarter.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to know how much you need to get to the next star level. And then on the 16th is when everybody can order the new product. But if you were a star, or if you did the preferred customer program, you can order the brand new fall and holiday products today. So that's super exciting. I'm not sure what you guys have planned to do on that, but I'm super excited about that. And
Melanie,
then
can I ask you a question though? Can't everybody do it on the 15th? Because I thought everybody on the very last day of the quarter, because if they didn't do PCP, they could still do it to count toward their star.
oh boy,
Okay, we're gonna look that up, you guys, so that we'll know.
I'll look it up because I thought it was the 10th and the 15th.
okay, I will stand corrected on that, because I do think you're right. The 15th, I think the 16th is when it goes live on the website, like Mary Kay, on your personal website. So your customers can't order it on the 15th, but you can order it for your customers. So and that is what
That is right.
that is correct. I
That
stand
is
corrected on
correct.
that. Yep. Okay. All right. So there's a bunch of awesome stuff happening this week. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Janice has a training for consultants, and oh, good. Diane's helping me out here because I'm so. She's going to talk to us about selling, booking, team building, and overcoming objections. So that's awesome, because, and I know that's an issue I've dealt with when someone says no. I kind of go, and I did. I've gotten better at that, but it's kind of like, oh, okay, well then that just means no. Well, no doesn't mean no. It means I need more information, or maybe not right now. So this is going to be great. I'm looking forward to that, because we're all going to learn a ton from that. And then Thursday, of course, we have a sharing event. And I don't
Wednesday's
even
also
know.
translated into Spanish, in case you guys need that
good.
Spanish translation.
Thanks for the help, Diane. And then I'm looking, that's really tiny on my phone, but we have, I can't see who it is, but I'm sure she's awesome.
Audrey, she's $1 million director.
Okay, so that's going to be awesome. I've not heard her story, so I'm excited about that. So that is Thursday night, and those are both
5 free e-starts, so 5 free starts.
okay. So that's where we really want to have both of those are actually the first one is for consultants. That's the one we want for guests. So Thursday night is for your guests. Overcoming objections. That's for us for training. And then Thursday we want to have guests on. And there's a couple other things.
Just to plan ahead, the next week is the Fall into Beauty, where the makeup artists actually will be demoing all the new stuff.
Okay. I'm excited about that. And since I've been on vacation, I haven't been playing with the new stuff and showing it. But I've seen a lot of people posting on their Facebook pages their new looks that they've been doing with the new liquid eyeshadows. Those are really cool. So, okay. And then there's a little bit more we have some inside information for you. We found out that the seminar is not going to be in Dallas this year. And Diane was, has a little bit more of inside information about that.
Well,
but
they're
we-
remodeling the
seminar-
convention center. So do you want me to share it real quick or?
Yes, please, because the convention
So
center.
they're
we do-
remodeling the convention center, and they were supposed to start remodeling it in September. So we thought, okay, great. We've got seminar 2025 at the convention center. And then next year we'll move it to somewhere else in Dallas. Well, somebody got some wild idea and moved it up to May, or excuse me, so they've already started demolishing the convention center that we were just in a few months ago. They've already started demoing it. So the company now is like, wait, what? So they're going to have it outside of Texas. They are now, cities, get this, are fighting over, and they said that everyone's offering, like, because they want Mary Kay to come, to have a convention come to your town for 3 weeks, fill the hotels, fill the cabs, fill the restaurants. Big cities like San Diego, Atlanta, Tennessee, they're all like going, pick us, pick us. So it's a good situation to be in. We don't know where it's going to be, but you guys are the first ones to hear. It will not be in Dallas, but we don't know where it's going to be. So be ready for a road trip.
Yep, it's going to be exciting. And you know what? And everything Mary Kay does, they still do with, with everything is first class. So we know it's going to be different for corporate too, for them to do it in this way. But we're excited to see how that's going to work out. And of course, we do know that that is also Janice's last seminar. So that's something, it'll be a little bit different thing for all of us. So anyway, other things I want to talk about real quick, and then Diane can help me if I'm missing things, but remember our makeover contest. So the company's makeover contest entries, the deadline was August 31st, but some of our entries have been slowly showing up on the website. And so we are still adding entries to our Facebook group. If you did an entry and you put your customer up online onto the Mary Kay website, be sure to either send me a screenshot of that or the link to that, and we will put them into our contest. But we need to do that by the 15th so that we can start our judging or our voting on that day. So that the 15th is the very last day. Make sure, if you haven't done that, find your people on the Mary Kay Your Way contest website. Take a screenshot, or there's a place where you can copy the link from that and send it to me, and we will get them up on the website so that we can pick a winner from that, because the customer will win the massage gift card, and if your customer wins, you will also win. So please, if you got somebody in the contest, get them in the big contest, get them in our contest as well.
Yeah, so if you guys entered anybody, please send them to Melanie, so we can get them entered. And I think we're gonna have Corinne, I think we're gonna have 2 directors that are top directors judging all the faces.
Okay, cool. All right, have I missed some things? Because those are the things I wrote down.
The only other thing I was gonna say is there's a couple exciting announcements from the company. The Naturally Line skincare is going to be phased out. They are keeping the nourishing oil because it is such a hit, but they haven't had strong enough sales of the cleanser, the moisturizing stick, and the exfoliating powder. So if you've got customers that are on there, some of those items they said it will sell out in the next month. Even though they weren't going to phase it out until January, the supplies aren't going to last till then. So if you guys have got some customers that love that line, please let them know to stock up. The nourishing oil, though, will be rebranded as a Mary Kay skincare item, and it's still going to keep. The nourishing oil has been a huge hit. They are going to keep that, but the rest of the line will not. Does that make sense? And then, of course, the new fall and holiday stuff is out, which is just super fun. And then the only last thing I would say is retreat. Janice has got 2. It's her last year to do retreats. One retreat is in Granbury, Texas, and it's the weekend of November 3rd. The other one is October 10th, 11th, and 12th. It's in Folsom, California. There are only 41 seats left in Folsom, and everybody needed their deposit in by, I think it was August 15th. But Janice says, as long as you have $75 in by this 15th, this weekend, you can still get in, as long as those 40 spots are still available. So if it's on your heart to go, you guys, I'm going to tell you, and I'm sure Melanie and Kelly would agree with me, it is my favorite event. I love seminar. I love the bigness of seminar. I like the corporate involvement of seminar, but there's nothing to me like retreat. And we have Dawn Otten Sweeney and her daughter coming, and Jillian Ortega and Janice. So 3 nationals, 1 top director, and corporate staff. And it's in Folsom, California, you guys. So come on. We should be packing the house with people. So if you have in your heart you want to go, text your director and say, I want to go, I need more details, or whatever you need. But we really, really want you there.
Yep. Okay. Well, thank you, because that's, yeah, and I think that's really cool that she's given us a little bit of extra time. So,
Yeah, everybody
okay,
needs a little bit extra time, right?
right.
All
Okay,
right. So are you done?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
I know
So-
Diane has some awesome stuff for us, so I'm going to turn over.
All right. So one of the things I wanted to share with you guys, now I have to find it because I saved it as an open document and now I can't find it in here. Gotta love that. Okay. It's not even showing on here. So let's talk about STAR really quick, you guys. First of all of our stars are getting to do this virtual trip thing. And I talked to somebody who did it last year. And at first I was like, I don't know, this sounds a little, not quirky, but a little strange. And they said, oh, Diane, we hired this woman who lives in Spain. She's been in 50 countries all over the world. She's extremely well traveled. She's a ball of energy. She's fun. She's going to talk about the culture, the food, places to visit. So if you guys take really good notes on these STAR trips to Paris, Norway, Switzerland, those are the first 3. And so you do not want to miss these. So I don't care whether you have 300 in, or you've got 1,300 in, or you've got 1,799 in, everybody can still be a star. There is enough time, but I'm going to tell you, time is of the essence. So don't wait. If you're listening to this video, first of all, do you know how much you have in? I'm just going to pick on Sonia because I can see her beautiful face right there. Sonia, do you know to the dollar how much you have in? You need to know within $1 exactly what you've got in, and then figure out if you've got 1,300 in and it's 1,800, you're 500 short. It's like, okay, what can I do? So I'm going to share with you guys a couple ideas if I can find them, because I had them here and now I can't find them. But anyway, we'll get this. I promise this will work. I shouldn't laugh because it's really not funny. It's like every time I open these, okay, so it's not going to cooperate. All right, well, let me go and try to do this a different way, you guys. Let me just go. Here it is. Yay. All right. So first of all, number 1 thing is you got to know how much you have in for your star. Number 2, you got to draw a line in the sand and say, I'm going to try. I'm going to try is like a bad 4-letter word. Like try is not even, not in the Mary Kay vocabulary. All right. So this flyer right here talks about 18 ways to finish your star. Now, if you want, I'm happy to email this to you, this sheet, but let me go in here and screen share this with you guys. So this is just a couple ideas. I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but it says, number 1, what is your goal? How much wholesale do you have in towards your goal? When do you need to finish? All of those important questions at the very top. And then it goes through a bunch of ideas of different things to do. So one of the simple ideas I'm going to tell you is that you've got to duplicate yourself. No matter what day you're listening to this, time is running short now. So how many of you guys do the double deals? This is one of the ones that'll probably make the biggest impact. How many of you know what double deals are, or the deals of the month that Monica does? Monica, however you say her last name, Gobu or whatever her last name is. She does such an amazing job. So if you go into her monthly emails, not the monthly promotion, but the generic one, and you scroll to the bottom, she has a thing called double deal days. Now, if you're going to do this, I suggest you decide tonight that you're going to do double deals. And I'm just going to pick on Sonia because she's got a beautiful smile right there. So let's say Sonia says, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do double deal day Friday, Saturday. So she gives you the exact text to send out that says, hey, you guys, I'm super excited. In honor of our 61st anniversary, we get to blame the whole month on that. There is double deal day on Friday and Saturday, meaning that for every $50 you purchase, you get to select 2 items at half price. Now, I realize you guys don't make as much profit on those, but if she gets her reorder from 100 to 220, we're fine with that. And it gets them hooked. Did you guys see what's on there? Satin Hands is on there. I don't remember Satin Hands ever being on the double deal or the specials of the month. And Retinol, the $120 set, that's on there. So is the night repair. So if you've got anybody on repair, I would call them and say, spend 50 so you can get your night one. They will just do that. Now, if they do it on your double deal day, they'll get 2 things. They might get 2 jars of the night, which will totally mess up your inventory, but who cares? Ship it to them, right? But if you guys jumped on that, so let's say Sonia says, Diane, I've got $800 to do. I don't know how much she's got, but maybe you're already done with your Star Babe, but let's say she has 800 to go. She'd say, okay, if I got to do 800, I need to sell at least 1,200 because everything you sell toward the end of the month, you could profit and pocket it, right? We just need to get your star done. So she's thinking, okay, well, I need to sell at least 1,100. And it's like, okay, how many faces could you gather? How many people could come to your house on Friday? And maybe you do a special. If they buy skincare only tonight at the party, they can have any one item in the entire inventory line at half off, anything. They could pick a roll-up, they could pick a sonic brush, they could pick whatever they want. If they buy skincare tonight, they get any one item at half price. Well, if Sonia's got 3 women around the table, 1 buys repair, 2 buy a miracle set, that's 2, 3, that's 400, right? And then if you let them all have 1 half price item, now you're looking at least a $500 party. Okay, well, if she does 3 of those, that's $1,500. It's that simple, you guys. It's seriously that simple. And get creative. Let's say Kelly was not a Mary Kane. She was a girlfriend of mine. And I said, Kelly, I need your help. Are you going to be running any church people this weekend? She says, yeah, I am. Why? And say, if I did a harvest towel with a hand cream in it and I brought it over to you, could you show it to some of the ladies at the church and see if you could pre-sell? If you pre-sell 10 for me, I'll give you yours for free. Kelly's like, sweet, I want to give one of those to my mother-in-law. So she's like, I'm going to sell 10 of those for Diane. And she'll sell them at, let's say, $15 each by the time you buy the tea towel at Marshall's or whatever. Kelly sells 10 of those for me at $150. That's taking time out of Kelly's schedule, not my schedule, right? If you had 2 or 3 girlfriends doing that and they each sold 10, granted, you need to now seriously buy inventory because now you just sold 30 hand creams. But do y'all get what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you have to do it all yourself. It's something very, very easy to do. And I'll just close with this, is if you have people in Antioch, I'm going to be in Hayward on Thursday. I'm going to be in Antioch on Friday, and I'm going to do 2 events back to back in Benicia. So bring people to these events because it's going to make it super fun. All right. So we're going to wrap up tonight with a fun game with Miss Kelly Magoon.
Hey, ladies, we have just spent 7 weeks sitting by a campfire with Mary Kay. And tonight, Diane, she just talked about Star. And I put in the feed. This is a campfire story. I put in the feed that I made $400 or $450 with 2 ladies. Well, one, she just found me because I am a star, a continuous star. So she's the one who found me, and she purchased $204 because I was a star. So it pays to be a star 100%. And how we get there is by showing up. So first of all, thank you for everyone showing up tonight to our last night of our campfire or our Pink Summit. And let's just kind of take a really quick run through a couple things. Everyone put your pen and pencils down. And I want you to go grab, you have to run and get this because it's going to tell the story tonight. Go grab your most favorite Mary Kay item. On your mark, get set, go. The first one back wins. Ooh, Diane's was easy.
But I'm cheating because mine's right here.
Just one thing, huh?
Laura, what are you holding up? Oh, lip gloss.
Just one thing. Just grab one thing.
I have a whole bunch here. I don't know if that's my favorite, but there we go.
Hey, Diane, will you spotlight me? Because
Sure. Where'd you go? Let's see. Hold on.
or I don't need to be spotlighted. I just need to, I can't see anything.
Well, I'm
This is
recording
crazy.
with you as a speaker, so
Okay.
you're showing up really big.
I'm just going to keep going then. I can't see a thing. So I can't see anything. So just tell me, Diane, who came back first besides you?
Laura whipped out a lip gloss pretty fast.
Okay, so Laura run that round. Okay, next round is grab any sales receipt. Grab your sales receipt, any one of them, it doesn't
Sandy
matter.
was up first.
Carrie and Sandy Muller did that really quick.
Okay, and then the last one is grab a picture of you or with your family.
Right there.
Oh, Sandy's like Sandy's killing it here.
Well, it's not my family. It's a picture of me with one of my best friends. But I keep it at my
You
desk.
choose your family. It's family you chose.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
now
just I have a
we just spent 7 weeks at Pink Summit. And with Pink Summit, we hope that you have lots of reflection about yourself, because reflection, evaluation always helps us grow and move forward. And if you are coming here on a Tuesday night live, we are all about reflection, evaluation, grow and move forward. Okay. So our first week, we had the backpacking. Backpacking was all about getting ready, and it was all about evaluation of self and then getting everything prepared for parties and facials. So number one, did you have parties and facials? Did you get ready for it? Did you book them? Okay, number two, we did craft week. We put out our fantastic facial boxes. Did you put one out or did you do 25 like our speaker did? What did you do? I was in the hospital. I just talked to people. I did not do a facial box. Number three, so number two is, did you do any facial boxes? Number three, scavenger hunt. This is my absolute favorite. I have one of my favorite customers because I did the scavenger hunt, and I had to find one that had a long ponytail, and she's been my client for like 10 years. I found her in Target. Did you do the scavenger hunt? Number four, storytelling week. So what is your pink story? Did you master in that? Did you write it out? Did you memorize it? Answer these questions, okay? Number five, party survival. Party survival. How did you get through that week? What did you do? And today we're running out of time, so I'm just going to move quickly. Today we are all about, and then last week was all about the lookbook. Did you decide that you're going to put the lookbook into your parties? The lookbook game that we did last week? Are you going to put that in your parties? Did you do that this last week? So answer the questions yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. If you have more than 2 no's, you have to ask yourself, are you moving your business? Like, seriously, are you taking this business seriously? Okay, everyone put up your favorite product. Favorite product. How much of your favorite product or any of our product line did you sell in this last month? How much did you, or in these last 2 weeks? How much did you sell? I don't mean last 2 weeks. I'm trying to hurry and I'm making mistakes. How much did you sell during the Pink Summit? Your favorite product or just skincare, beauty, whatever it was in our line, how much did you sell? Because evaluation helps us understand where we're at. Okay, evaluate yourself. Number 2 is grab any receipt. Look at your receipt that you grabbed. How many receipts did you fill out this last 7 weeks during Pink Summit? How many did you fill out? Because that's going to tell you what you did in your business. Your weekly plan sheet, that was there every single week. Did you master that? Were you able to say, oh my goodness, yeah, I need to fill in some more spaces of work? And the last and final thing is grab that picture and put it up in front of all of us. Whether it's your family or it's you with your family. Nice, Carrie, her and her husband. I see, okay, I see you guys with your husbands. How about, is that it? Just 2 pictures? Okay. Sonia. Diane, the whole point of this picture is this. We have a why in what we're doing. We have a purpose in what we're doing. I'm going to say most of the time it is for our family. It's for ourselves. You want to figure out the why you keep showing up. And I have to, this is just me. Why is that you keep showing up and you're still in the same spot?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Because we have things that stop us and we want that to stop. So again, go back to this. We are proud that you showed up. And now the 7 weeks we just took tonight, think this through. What is your campfire story about the last 7 weeks? What did you accomplish? Where are you at in your business? Because it matters to that picture that you're looking at. It matters to you, and it matters to that woman that needs you. So we're going to sign off tonight. We hope you have a beautiful week. And your weekly promotion, if you want to be promoted this week, are you ready for it? Drum roll, please. This is your weekly promotion, because I know you want to be promoted. And the promotion is this, that you get 8 bookings on your books for the rest of this month. Just get it done. I'm going to do it with you. I'm going to get 8 bookings. It doesn't matter if it's tomorrow you have 1 and next week you have 3 and in 2 weeks you have 2. It doesn't matter. Just get the 8 bookings. We need to do that each week, but right now, just quickly give me a hands up. Who has 1 booking right now? I see 3 people, 1 booking, 2 bookings, 3 bookings, 4 bookings, 5 bookings. Okay, so Carrie, you are the queen of bookings tonight. Thank you for doing that. That's why you're in red and why you're in DIQ. So moving forward, our promotion this week for all of us is getting 8 bookings on our books. And we are going to sign off for now. And remember this, what you see and believe you really can achieve. So finish your star. It doesn't matter where you're at, finish it. Believe you see it, believe it, and achieve it. Bye for now. We'll see you next week, ladies. We're proud of you.
And Kelly, I want to
Thank
just add one thing super quick is that we can't expect different results if we're doing the same thing. So if you found that you're just doing the same thing and the same thing and you're in the same place, it's literally like getting on an escalator that's not moving. So if you want different results, like Kelly said, let's try the 8 bookings, right? What do you got to lose? You'll make a whole bunch of money, finish your star. So thank you for that, Kelly. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies. All right.
All right, ladies.
We appreciate you, Diane.
Bye.
Yep. Thank you, Diane. Thanks, Kelly.
You're welcome, you guys.